down with it. Wait, possibly you can something on the hand right now.
At least put a cover over your nose.
Can I ask a couple questions real quick?
Sure.
Okay, now what is it brings you out here today in your words?
Just fighting for injustice and all that, trying to take back the country from just the white supremacists, fascists, and all that.
Right. Now, okay, everything's been peaceful.
Yes.
If it should somehow just get out of hand, do you have a plan?
Keep my people safe.
All right. Now, also, okay.
Hey, just remember this their fault. This their fault. Just remember that.
Well, okay, you're wearing a Che Guevara shirt.
Yes.
You think that is appropriate?
Absolutely, absolutely. We've faced this injustice by the capitalists and the fascists for decades now, and it's about time that the working class finally rose up and overthrew them.
Okay. Now, the part about you know what Che Guevara did, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I've done all the research and all that. Yeah.
All right, thank you very much.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, one more question.
Yes.
One more, and that is now. There's a couple bad cops. Do you think all cops are bad?
Oh no, absolutely not. But it's a problem it's a bigger problem than everyone's saying it is. There is a lot of bad cops and not that many good cops.
Good, thank you.
Yes.
I was like, yeah. I didn't know it was good. Like, you kind of, it's all good.
Excuse me. Okay, your sign there. There's a bunch of names on it. What is?
Sorry.
What are all the names?
Well, these are all the names of people who have been unfairly targeted by police.
Okay. And also, now here's one of the big questions is yes, there's violence with cops, but do you think all cops are bad?
I think cops as an institution are bad. I feel like there are individual good cops, but they are complicit in a system that's actively harming people of color and needs to stop.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I will say, I feel like more than approaching it, us as white people, we've had our time to speak. I feel like you should be approaching more people of color. I'm not like dissing on you, shitting on you, I promise. I'm just saying, as you approach more people of color, white people have had our chance to speak on this. Our voices have been heard. It's time for these people to be heard.
I wholeheartedly agree with that.
And I mean that in no way shitting on you, I promise.
I've talked to a lot of black people today, and I've been here for quite some time.
All right.
Now, the one thing that I will say, I did see a couple of altercations, but it wasn't the black people, those white guys pushing up on the cops.
Huh?
Now, so, what is there? Do you have an opinion on that? Why it's like we're a peaceful rally, the black people here that we're speaking for, but why do the white guys? Why do they jump out at the cops like that?
Because that's the use of their white privilege. If sometimes a cop needs to be put in their place, and I believe that's what happened. I believe that's what happens is a white person can use their privilege for good, and I feel like that could be an example of it when you do that. That's my humble little opinion, though.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, why on the other side of the sign does it say blue lives don't matter?
Because when people say Black Lives Matter, people come back with Blue Lives Matter. It's not about black people it's not about blue lives mattering. People can take off a uniform when they go home to their kids. Those people don't go to the store on their day off and get shot for going to the store just because they're cops. Black people get shot all the time just because they're black people.
Yeah. Okay, I know the whole thing is Black Lives Matter. It's basically, would you say it's anybody of any kind of skin tone, like Hispanic or stuff like that? It's not just black people, there's all the races that have any kind of pigment in their skin. Would you agree that they have the right also that their lives matter?
Yes, most definitely, but that's not what we're here today for. We're here because a black man got shot a million different times, and then we're here because a black man got choked to death because of a forgery, or he hasn't actually been convicted of a forgery, but he's dead. I mean, I get your point that I understand what you're saying, but when people say Blue Lives Matter, they're totally avoiding the whole subject that people right now are protesting because black people are getting shot for less than anything, for just being existing, period. And when you come back with Blue Lives Matter, when people are saying Black Lives Matter, when you say Black Lives Matter, you don't mean other people of other cultures don't matter. We're talking about black people right now because that's why we're all here. Because it's more frequent that cops shoot black people for no reason than white people.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Okay, I just read it. It's like,
I literally can't hear any.
Okay, everything's been really peaceful here today. What is your thoughts of the crowd?
We're just out here working a protest.
Right. No, I mean, what is the okay?
As long as everybody follows the rules. I mean, the rules are in place. Like we explained to everybody at the beginning, hey, don't step off the curb because we're doing it for public safety. We're not doing it to be mean. We're doing it because we don't want them to get hit by a car. And so most people were completely understanding of it, and for the most part, everybody understands. Like we're not out here to be counter protesters. We're out here working.
Well, thank you and everybody's pretty much always been compliant, you know, getting along and no problems.
Yeah, I mean, there's not any problems, and just like I explained before, we're just out here working. We're not out here being counter protesters. We're literally just here keeping the peace and trying to keep people safe, keep them out of the road because, you know, that's when people get hit by cars because people are texting and driving or not paying attention, and that's really all it is.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Can I ask you a couple questions real quick?
Yep.
Okay, in your words, I know why you're here, but I just want to, in your words.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
In your words,
why are you here today? In your words.
Because they took his voice, so we have to be his voice.
Okay. Now, everything's been peaceful today so far. Now, what if things did get out of hand? What do you have in your head already? What you'll do next?
If someone needs help, I'm gonna help them.
Okay.
That's
Now, the next question is, with everything going on, this flyer said, wear a mask. You don't have a mask.
well, we actually just talked about that in the car. We forgot to grab it.
All right.
Yeah.
Sir, can I ask you a couple questions?
Of course. What's up, brother?
Hey, okay, in your words, why are you here today?
One of the first reasons is, as a minority, I definitely want to stop the profusion of assassinations, man. I mean, like, for us to be displayed not only like digitally, but also too to be just destroyed in front of public, man. Fuck that. Just fuck that, man. No way.
As you said, being a minority, I assume you're not black, right?
No, I am. I'm actually half black
really?
and Hispanic, yeah.
Well, I see
Also, your shoes are untied.
Yeah, no, I'm trying for a new style here. But yeah, I see the Hispanic, I just didn't know this. Like, okay. Now, okay, I'm going to assume if things were to get out of hand, things have been really peaceful, the bat is here to protect yourself, right?
Well, I brought the bat also to display the fact that, hey, I can defend myself. And now, with that being said, man, like, it's such a deep question. Man. I mean, carrying a bat might be offensive to these guys, but who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck, man? Who really gives a fuck, honestly?
Now, do you think all cops are bad?
No, I do not. My father was a cop, and I'm actually studying criminal justice. So no, I do not, by any measure. I understand they're public servants. I definitely do. I definitely do. But there's procedures and mannerisms about how they go about each arrest, and the guys in Minneapolis didn't follow those by any measure. There's nowhere within the textbook that says your knee needs to be on a suspect's neck after, or potential suspect's neck after fucking whenever. It doesn't matter. His knee should have never been there. No, there's other methods though. They could have detained him in a proper way, but it didn't occur, man. It just didn't occur.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
Hey, thank you.
George Floyd! George Floyd!
Can I ask you a couple questions real quick?
Huh?
Can I ask you a couple questions real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. In your own words, I'd like tell me why you're here in your own words.
I'm here because I'm tired of all this stuff that's been going on. It's been going on for personal. I have 10 blood brothers. At any given time, that can be one of us. When we get put over, our heart beat. Every time. My life matters. That's why I'm here.
Okay. Now, the next one, do you think all cops are bad?
Do I think all cops are bad?
Yeah, do you think they're all over now?
I think all cops should be held accountable. All cops, if you're a good cop, you need to sit up here and police the police. You need to stand up and let you know my colleague is doing something wrong. So, yeah.
So this is also probably you think every single cop should be wearing a body cam, recording everything and making it public?
Yeah, why not? Because then it eliminates any problems, any possible issues, any possible problems. It eliminates it all.
Okay. Now, okay, this question, you're out here, all lives matter, Black Lives Matter, stuff. Where's your mask?
Where's my mask? Fuck this mask. I can't breathe with or without it. So I'm gonna let it know. Prosecute the police when they're wrong. I don't need a mask for that. I can't breathe. My brothers can't breathe. My sister can't breathe. I don't need a mask for that.
I just asked the flyer said everybody please wear mask. So I'm just asking a lot of people that don't have them on.
Yeah, I don't need a mask for that.
Okay, thank you.
Right now. Come on. Hey, you're gonna stand up. Hey, you're gonna stand up. Hey, stand up for something. Stand up for something. Stand up for something. Come on, bro. Stand up for something. Stand up for something. Come on, man.
So what are we gonna do after this?
So the signage you're making, what are the names of?
Organization of Lucky Dog. So they're asking my name and emails if you're interested in joining a starting committee.
Excuse me, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, this question, okay, the names on the sign,
Thank you.
What are all those names?
That's okay.
The third time's a charm.
What was it?
Okay, all these names on this here, what do all these mean?
So we want to start an organization in Kansas City where we can come together after these protests. So because when people disperse and go home, they're like, okay, what else can I do? Because it's going to start up again. So we need to protect our community and stop depending on the judicial system to do it for us. So that's why I'm trying to start this organization. We are the next generation. We are the ones who choose whether or not this shit continues or it ends. So that's what I'm trying to get everybody to sign up for. Because everybody out here, we all have the same beliefs, we have the same values, we're standing for the same thing, so let's all be together in some sort of organization.
Now, do you think all the cops are bad?
No, not all.
would you agree that the United States government should fund every city, every cop to wear a body cam, every single one of them, and what's the stuff on the body cam be public domain? Do you believe that?
Well, let me say it like this. Teachers and every other occupation have to go to college for 4 years, have to study, have to take tests. Cops are given badges and guns after 8 weeks. The cops training needs to be redone because clearly it's not doing anything. They're not protecting our community. They're harassing and murdering. That's what needs to be changed.
You understand what I'm saying about the cameras? Like, so the whole shit to be on, and then all this film would be public domain. So there's no question. Would you think the government should be helping all the police officers with getting body cams?
I mean, yes, if it'll hold them more accountable, then yes, I think it'll be effective. But I think honestly what we need to do is make it a punishment. They're people too, just because they have badges and just because they wear blue. They're people too. That is a murder that happened. I don't care what costume you're wearing, what training you have, or even, we can obviously see that they're recording it. We got that down pat. It's on film. Okay, cool. What are you gonna do about it? How's it gonna stop? We're just gonna keep sending it on film? There's something that needs to be stopped in the judicial system and the police training. That's what needs to be stopped. And they're only gonna stop the people, make it stop after a minute.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'll sit at home. Shit, get it all. Don't just get part of it. Get it all. I'll sit at home with you, girl. Sit at home. Huh? No KKK, no fascist USA. No Trump. No KKK, no fascist USA. No Trump. No KKK, no fascist USA. No Trump. No KKK, no fascist USA.
To know what they did, to know their name. We're going to say their name loud.
Silence is violence! 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 No justice, no peace! Prosecute the police! 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 No justice, no peace! No lives matter! Till Black 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 Lives Matter! Prosecute the police! No justice, no peace! 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 Never trust the police! No peace! Never trust the police! No justice, no peace! Never trust the police! No justice, no peace! Never trust the police! Prosecute the police! What? Justice, no peace! Prosecute the police! You got your own YouTube channel? Justice, okay, what is it called? So I can... Prosecute
Keith Jordan, aka T-Bone. It's taken off tonight at 8 o'clock.
It is called. What did you say one more time?
Keith Jordan, aka T-Bone.
Okay, I got it.
I can't breathe. 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 I can't breathe.
I can't breathe.
Can I ask you a couple questions?
Okay.
Okay, what in your words, why are you out here today?
Just to stand in solidarity with everyone.
Now, do you believe that all cops are bad?
No.
All right. Now, everything's been really peaceful today. Now, if things did get out of hand, what is your plan? What would you do?
Assess the situation and deal with it. I don't know. It's peaceful.
Well, sometimes things happen. That's why I just got all, we're all expecting it to be peaceful out here today, but something can happen. It takes one person to screw things up, and it's just kind of curious. Half the people said they would fight, the other half protect themselves than others. So I'm just curious as kind of what everybody's thoughts are.
Right on.
Thank you.
Hey, can I take a picture of the back of your shirt?
Yeah, man.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a couple quick questions?
Yeah, man.
All right. Now, okay. Why are you out here today?
Because cops have fucking just done whatever they want to anybody, and the system's just not been fair. So you just gotta support everybody. I'm just too mad to really say much right now, but fuck 12. So.
Okay. Now, everything's been peaceful today out here. Now, if things did get out of hand, what is your plan? What would you do?
I would join the fucking riot. I think people should fucking riot. There's been so many cases like this just unspoken of, and it's fucked up, So I would 100% fucking riot.
Now, do you believe that after we went to the inside, do you believe all cops are bad?
Yes, I do, because if you have 10 cops that are fucking cop killers and you have 10 that are silent, that makes 10,010 of them fucked. They're all fucking bad.
What about the ones though that come out and stood up and said what was going on?
I mean, white silence is compliance.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
No justice, no peace. Prosecute the police. No justice, no peace. Prosecute the police.
I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna drink more.
Oh, it's gonna pop off. Honestly.
Can I ask you a couple questions real quick?
I'm good, thank you.
Were you expecting things to get out of hand that you brought about?
Ask him.
What's up?
Well, I just want to. Okay, peaceful protest.
Are you just asking him that because he has a baseball bat? Is that the literally only reason you're asking him this and continuing to berate him after he already told you not to talk to him?
Well,
Can I ask? What?
Well, that's what I asked him. I mean, there's no harm in it. I just asked him.
I know, but he said he didn't want to talk to you, and then you continued to ask him questions. I'm just asking.
Right.
I'm just asking, is that why you continue to ask him?
No, I just asked him maybe he wanted to turn around and talk.
No, we're leave us alone.
It's about the privilege and us. Do you understand that? There's a difference. You see, when you're privileged, you're like that little kid that their parent won't let them go to daycare because they might get sick. Yeah. They might catch something from the other kids. Yeah. But they don't understand they need to be around them other kids so they can get immune to the illnesses. So when they get older, they'll all be good. But when you're privileged and you don't go to daycare and hang out with the other kids, you don't know about them. Everything's a shock to you. So when you see this dude, you're like, oh my God, I'm scared. Because you didn't take the time to take your privileged ass over there and educate yourself. Now, when it comes to the police, let me tell y'all who's important to them. Well, look, had y'all had this little gathering on 39th and Prospect, nobody would have gave a shit.
Yeah, because there was
so let's really get deep with it. Let's really get deep with it. Listen, what y'all do today, is going to echo tomorrow. When I was y'all age, I was protesting the Republican National Convention, getting my ass kicked. My kids were small. Now my son is a registered nurse. My daughter's a tattoo artist. Time flies. So make sure what you do today counts. Don't waste your time on bullshit. It is the privilege and it's us. So which one are you? And why do we have to have the privilege? If everybody's the same, why is somebody living higher than the other person? Can anybody afford one of these apartments over here? So where are these people at? Because they don't care. Now that's the problem. Now my man wants to go to the police station, but you guys are in the right spot because it's interrupting what they got going on. If I was y'all, I'd just march on down the street.
Let's go.
Interrupt the privilege. Because it's not about them, it's about us. Remember that.
Let's go.
It's like they said in the past.
Let's go.
The revolution will not be televised. But they say this, they say that, they see these cameras, they see these phones. We're about to make them hella fucking accountable. This is what I'm tired of seeing today online, because people use it as a joke is, oh, he didn't say the N-word this and he didn't say the N-word. They're invited to the barbecue. Get you a check. No. See, if you're not here with us when we're down, we will not be contained. We will not be fucking contained. But if you're not here for us when we're down, we don't want you there when we're celebrating. Our true Independence Day happens when we're all equals. And that's how we live. That's on my mom. That's on my father. That's on my father's father. I'm not doing this for me. This is not a selfish act. I'm doing this for my kids. I have 3 kids. I don't need them growing up knowing that they could just dive just for going on the jog. I don't need them doing that. I want them to grow up in a happy world where they are equals to everyone else. And that's what this march is for. That's what this protest is for. That's what this is all about. Equality.
Be contained. We will not be contained. We will not be contained. We will not be contained.
We will not
be contained. We will not